Skål. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another whiskey review for you guys. Today I am moving away from the Japanese whiskeys over to Indian whiskeys. This is exciting. I find a lot of whiskey exciting. This one is a little more exciting than usual. I've never tasted Indian whiskey, so this is just an absolute joy and very happy to be able to try this out. I'm talking about Amrut whiskey. This is a single malt, and this is a Madeira finish. Exciting. It costs around 1,000 Danish crowns. That's like 100 pounds, maybe 115 euros, dollars, give or take a little bit, and that's for 70 centiliters. It is 50% alcohol, so you get a lot of alcohol for your money. It is not chill filtered, and it is not artificially colored. Amazing. Look at the darkness here. And it's not colored. Amazing. This is a limited edition, and it's the first Indian whiskey to have a Madeira finish ever. There's only 4,800 bottles of this worldwide, so there's some bottles, but not a lot. It has first been aged in ex-bourbon cask, and then it has been transferred over to Madeira casks for a long finishing process. I couldn't find anywhere how long, how old. It has no age statement, and it didn't say anything about how long it was in the bourbon or the Madeira cask, so I have no way of knowing. Yeah, but let's jump into the most important thing, and I have my beautiful Dunkeren glass. Every time I take this out of the box, I actually forgot how beautiful and awesome this glass is, and so I get a little bit surprised every time I take it out. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. Yep, just a little dram here, about 1 centiliter. That's what I do every time. I have some water. I always, when it's 50 or more, add water. But I always also nose and taste before adding water, just to see if that's best or not, in my opinion. Heavy leg, very heavy, and the color is dark amber. It's very dark, actually. So first off the bat, there's some bitterness, some spiciness, some maltiness. There's also some oak. Probably a lot of that bitterness and spiciness probably comes from those oaks, or they definitely do. There's a lot of power, both alcohol-wise and flavor. I'm getting some vanilla too, some coconut. Not a lot of sweetness though. Well, a little bit of sweetness in the back, but the vanilla and coconut is the flavor, the aroma, vanilla and aroma, coconut, not the sweetness. Wow, there's a lot. It's very complex. There's a lot of different nuances and a lot of different, right from honey sweetness to vanilla to coconut, all the way over to bitterness and spiciness and maltiness and oak. And it kind of jumps around. It's very good. Oak, vanilla and coconut, and sweetness. And maltiness, spices, bitterness. Yes, very nice. Skål. It's not because of the spiciness that I just coughed. Yeah, but it, or the sharpness. There is sharpness there, but mostly at the finish, the palate is oak and malt, spice, and a little bit of bitterness. The finish has those same flavors: oak, malt, spiciness, bitterness, but not at the same degree. And then it moves quite fast over to honey sweetness, vanilla, and coconut. And the finish is very mouth-watering. There's a lot of water, and it's oily. But let me just add a little bit of water just to see what that does to the whiskey. So I've been thinking about the last couple of weeks about pouring the whiskey into the glass before doing the video, just so that it can oxidize. Yeah, I think that's what it's called in English. Yeah, it can. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, because I like to have in the video that I pour it so you can see where it comes from. Then again, a bottle like this, I haven't, but I could easily have made this myself. So it's not really a confirmation of what kind of whiskey it is, but it's more than it would be if it was already in the glass. So please let me know down in the comment section if you would like me to keep pouring it in the video, or I should pour it before, so it could just stand on the table, sit on the table for a little bit, and, you know, combine with the oxygen. So second time around, of course, there's a lot less sharpness, but also because of the water. And now there's some bitterness and some spiciness, malt and oak, but also those a little bit of moldy sweetness actually from those oaks also. There's more honey sweetness, vanilla sweetness, and coconut sweetness, and I'm not sure maybe there's a little bit of influence now from the actual Madeira. I think so. It's the same flavors as before, but they're kind of enhanced because of the water, and the ABV is it's not as sharp as before. There's lots of ABV power there, alcohol power, but no sharpness. And the bitterness and oakiness and maltiness, not bitterness, spiciness, oakiness, and malt has more power at the finish now than it had before. This is actually really good, but it's also 1,000 Danish crowns, so it's an expensive bottle. Maybe for me, the bitterness is too dominant. It's not like it's the only thing you can taste, but there's just too much of it. Um, all the other flavors are very, very good, but the bitterness, there's too much of the bitterness, in my opinion. And because of that, I cannot go higher than 9. So, which is a high rating. The Amrut Madeira finish is a 9 for me. With a little less bitterness, it may be more spiciness or more of the other flavors, then it would go higher. But as it is here, I'm rating it a 9. So fairly high, but also an expensive bottle. So yeah. Next whiskey is gonna be another Amrut, and it's gonna be Wednesday. I think Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Wednesday, so keep a lookout for that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also, leave a comment down below, especially questions and ideas about the whiskey and what to do next. And oh yeah, again, please leave a comment if you want me to keep pouring it in the video, or if you think it's okay I do it before. Also, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. That would really be appreciated. Check out my Instagram account. It is Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there, give me a follow. That would also be very, very much appreciated. Have a good Monday, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.